So here we are. This is, as I say, at 6 o'clock. Everybody is still rigging, clearing up. They're putting up the drapes behind the scenes. Follow me forward. Excuse me. Oops, I should be coming out here. Hopefully people will be clapping.
Steve, what does it mean to you, this being the third time at Royal Albert Hall?
No, it means a lot. It's a celebration of what we've been doing, really. It's more than just it's more like a festival.
And how did you prepare for this gig?
We actually prepared way back in Topsham in about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We did a tour of Topsham, which you might not think is a great preparation for this, but you know there are similarities between this and the rugby club. Actually, there aren't really, are there? Every time we play the Royal Albert Hall, it's the third time coming up, we try and organise some work, to get us gig fit, because you get out of practice, your fingers get soft, all sorts of things, to try out the material again, and also to make a bit of cash, but not actually be on tour in a way that may diminish the audience numbers at the Albert Hall. It wasn't really relevant as much this time because the Albert Hall sold out a long time ago, but the idea was to do a little local tour, because Topsham is awash with lovely little venues, you know, where you could put on small shows. And so it was a bit of a gimmick, but what's been extraordinary is how quickly it's sold out. But it's become the social event to go to in Topsham. I mean, I keep getting people all the time coming up to me. A, they say they're coming, or B, they say, oh, we're thinking of buying a ticket for your show. And I think, no, too late.
Because we didn't advertise it anywhere except around Topsham, you see. We didn't put it on our website. That was, I mean, you know, you always get one or two people sort of wistfully say, oh, we never knew it was on, but if we'd let the whole world know it was on, people would have travelled down for it, and the object of it was to do local gigs to local people.
So it's going to be quite a challenge, because we're going to be playing to people who have seen us sort of staggering around, know that we do a bit of music, but don't quite know what to expect, and probably have all these preconceptions about folk music. The cafe is probably the cafe I've been to more times than any other place in my life. I go there at least 3 times a week. I've spent a fortune there. Every Saturday morning, it's a ritual to go there with the families. It's awash with fertile yuppies, and you can't get in the door, you know, on a Saturday morning. And you know, I'll go there with my wife and with the family at other times. And I think it's going to be a really nice atmosphere in there. If you travel to the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me If you go when the snowflakes fall, when the rivers freeze and summer ends, we see she has a coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind. Please see from me that her hair's hanging long. It rolls and flows all down her breast. Please see from me the hair's hanging long. That's the way I remember her best. I'm wondering if she remembers me at all. How many years of time I've often prayed in the darkness of my night and in the brightness of my day. So if you're traveling to the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, remember me, the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Was a true love of
I learned this song at my first Parent Teachers Association meeting and got pulled. Do that again. Slim. Here comes my baby, dressed in blue. She said, "Love, what's the matter with you? Cocaine is running all around my brain."
Okay, young beer, that's enough.
Here comes my baby, she's dressed in red. Well, if you love me, won't you come to bed? Cocaine is running all around my brain. Won't you please come quick? This old cocaine's making me sick. Cocaine is running all around my brain. Here comes my baby and she's dressed in white. Well, if he loves me, won't you stay the night? Cocaine is running all around my brain. is dressed in black. I don't want you to leave. Won't you please come back? Cocaine, that's running all around my brain. Baby, baby, won't you please come quick? This old cocaine's making me sick. Cocaine, that's running all around my brain.
Show me how it's done, Phil.
Baby, baby, won't you please come quick? This old cocaine's making me sick. Cocaine, it's running all around my brain. It didn't actually sound quite like that. So just briefly illustrate, because I hadn't, like most young guitarists, I hadn't broken the F barrier then. It's in C, you have to play F, you see, and that's breaking the F barrier is when you finally play the F chord in full. But when you're young, you can just about manage to do it like that. So you can only actually play 4 strings. So what it would have actually sounded like was, and I couldn't finger pick in those days, it would have actually been a bit more like this. Yonder come my baby, she's dressed in blue. She said, lover, what's the matter with you? Cocaine. That's right. Maybe that's why they kicked me off. Just thought to know. There's a friend of mine called Richard whose family still live around Topsham. I met a lot of his friends, including a chap called Nigel, who subsequently married Caroline, who is the landlady of the bridge, you see. And I remember when we were 16 and 17, fantastic parties out in the old Mould House, Christmas parties and so on. But I do remember that Norman, even then, applied the sort of finishing rules. We were never allowed to go on till midnight. We could have loads of fun until 10:30, but it was always kicking us out by 11.